Welcome back to the Women of Virtue Development Institute Outreach Ministries podcast, where we are preparing young women for a time such as this. This is your host, Sister Robbie. I am the founder and president of the Women of Virtue Outreach Ministries. Listen, I do not have a special guest today. As a matter of fact, the reason why I am doing this podcast is because of a story that came out about a young lady by the name of Shanquilla Robinson. She was brutally murdered while vacationing with her friends in Cabo, Mexico. I learned about this story by several of the YouTube platforms that share stories about young women of color, which I am so thankful for, because had it not been for these particular platforms, I wouldn't have known about it. Because of course, as we know, when it comes to stories like this, we just do not get the national attention like some other ethnicities. And I'll leave that there because I'm not making this about race. But I will say this: I am really saddened to learn the various details of this young woman's death. It saddens me because this could have been my niece. This could have been your niece, your daughter, your cousin, your friend. And to know that this young lady suffered at the hands of people who she called her friends makes me very upset. I remember my mom, always telling me and my siblings, you have to know who your friends are. Everyone does not have your best interest. People can be jealous of you because of the way that you're raised. People can be jealous of you because of what you wear, how you look, if you go to church or if you don't go to church. People can be jealous if you wear the finest clothes, or if you have the latest purse, or if you have the latest car. Whatever the case may be, people will find themselves being jealous because of the self-hatred that they have for themselves. And so as I watch the details unfold and different things that are being said on social media, it lets me know that these friends were cowards. Yes, they were cowards, because it's my understanding that Shanquilla was an entrepreneur. At that young age, how many young women and young men at that age are on the path of success? There are different things that she was doing with her life that, people were probably jealous of her. And I know that, people in general, men and women, we have this sense of loyalty when it comes to childhood friendships and high school friendships and college friendships. And hey, I'm not knocking that. Some of our best girlfriends and best friends did emerge when, from high school and middle school and elementary. But there is a time in our lives that we have got to reevaluate our friendship circle. I remember hearing someone preach that everything has an expiration date. And I heard T.D. Jakes say that the people come into your lives for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. And when I think about this particular group of friends, as far as I am concerned, they had ran their course. That friendship had ended a long time ago. They couldn't go where this young lady was going. And I believe in my heart that they were jealous of her. Anyone that would jump on someone and beat them to death, that's a sense of jealousy, and that's a sense of self-hatred. There is something wrong with that. I would always tell my son when he was growing up, know your friends. Know who's coming to your table. Know who's eating your food. Know who's coming into your home. Know who's getting into your car. Know who's in your iPhone. There are some friendships that we need to delete. Even in our old age. There are some friendships that we can take into this next phase that God is preparing for us. And unfortunately, it saddens me that this young lady left the States to go hang out with her friends who she thought were her friends. She didn't make it home, but they came home. Something's wrong with that. And then to think that they've lied about the details surrounding her death. Something is wrong. You can't tell the mother and the father and the grieving the family is grieving. You cannot tell them the truth. You're a coward and you're a chicken. That's absolutely insane. This young woman did not deserve what you all inflicted upon her. I can only imagine what was going through her mind while she was being beaten to death. And I hope and pray that this family gets justice. And I hope and pray that this brings national attention, because there is a time that as parents and grandparents, aunties and uncles and bonus parents, we have got to start having conversations around the dinner table about friendships and marriages and different things that, people are involved in. To see this happen and to see domestic violence being perpetuated upon women and men, something is sick, something is wrong. People, know who you are, know your worth. You do not have to subject and be friends with people because you met them in preschool. You do not owe them any loyalty. You owe yourself loyalty. You owe yourself love. You owe yourself the opportunity to do the things that you wrote down on your vision board. I'm sure this woman had a vision board. She had things that she wanted to accomplish in life, and it was cut down because of jealous friends. Jealousy and envy will kill and destroy friendships and marriages and families and all. We've got to do better. So I would urge everyone that is listening to me, reevaluate your friendship. If you detect something is off, deal with it. Let it go. Cut it off. Because you cannot take everybody where God is trying to take you. God has a path for you. And it's not for you to bring everybody that is a weight. Her friends was a weight to her. Some friendships have an expiration date. And don't be sad, because I guarantee you, when those expiration dates come to an end, when it happens, it's all good, because you know what? God is going to bring you other friends that's going to carry you through, that's going to motivate you, be there for you, inspire you, encourage you, and empower you to do and to be great. God bless you all. Be encouraged, and we're going to deal with this a little bit more. God bless you. Sister Robbie, Women of Virtue Outreach Ministries.